You ever wondered where Buried went? The town set underground. In today's Zombies in Depth episode, we're going to be explaining why Buried was scrapped and why it did not make sense for the storyline and why Jason Blundell did not continue the storyline when he took over Zombies from Jimmy Z. So we start back in Buried. So when this first launched, Buried was a very weird map because we didn't know it was going to get a map themed under the world. So basically it was just at the core of Earth. We didn't know this map was going to be like this. But Jimmy Z thought it was the perfect way to do this with his way of telling the story, because he was telling the story in two separate storylines. He was telling it within Max's side and Rick Toffer's side. So we'll have a look at both of the storyline endings and we'll come back.
The process has begun. Now I control the ether's energy. I can at last reach Agatha. Ah, you fools! Why did you listen to him? Regretfully, I must inform you that neither the Earth nor its people will survive. Ah, I tried so hard to warn you. Don't go! Once the gateway is open, I will finally be reunited with my dearest Samantha.
Hello? Are you forgetting something? Even if your wretched daughter is still alive, she has my body!
If you are so eager to re-enter the physical world, Richtofen, I will grant you that fish!
I am in control! The ether is mine to manipulate as I wish. The moon is now my own personal plaything!
What have you done?
I've won, Maxis! That's what I've done!
Oh, what about Samantha? Your actions condemn my daughter's very soul to eternal damnation. Even if you do not care for her, surely you wish to return to your own body.
Not really, no. Won't I already possess the power to leave this netherworld and re-enter the physical realm once more? I can choose any body I wish. As for you, Maxis, you will simply cease to be. I'll be the man. Toodles. Take a deep breath, Samuel. We're about to get a whole lot closer. At last I am... Oh, what's the word? Corporeal? No. Physical. Whatever. I have my very own body. I can touch. Yeah. I can feel.
Bullets, shells, whatever you want to call them. I need some now.
What is that stink? No, wait. Something's wrong. I am struggling to control my movements. Okay, maybe I just need some practice.
Hey, what's going on?
Oh, Samuel, you're still here? Okay. This is a little awkward. It's really not that different how things were before, Sammy. We get to talk to each other, play games, have fun. It's really quite exciting. You'll like the fact that we're going to be eating more salad. That doesn't come in a bowl, but I do understand, Sammy. Just carry on as normal, and I'll try to leave you alone.
So from watching this, you can see that the two endings are very different in style, because Rick Toffer's is longer than Max's is. And you can see either way the transit characters will die. This was a very bad move for like Jimmy Z, because I think this is what pushed him to not continue doing zombies and going on to something else, because getting rid of the characters, in a way, the zombie community liked it, getting rid of these characters, but if Jimmy Z himself wrote more depth into these characters, we might have actually enjoyed these characters more, because we don't want this old ex-military story, Agent Russman. Samuel Stillinger had no background at all. All we knew that was part of the flesh. Malton, we knew was a nerd. Misty, she grew up on a farm and she was a hillbilly. Everyone called her the hillbilly girl for a reason. So if these characters had more depth, they might have actually got along with the storyline, and we'll explain these two endings now. So you can tell Richtofen's ending is long as he gets what he wants out of it. He did get what he wanted out of it. He wants the control of the earth, Agartha, the ether, everything for his own personal playground. And he says in this that he doesn't really care about his own body. He doesn't care if he goes back in it or not. But because he's took over all physical forms, he can now re-enter the physical form himself, as in the world, the proper world. What I mean by the proper world is now he can re-enter within any body within Buried. So he does this he goes into Samuel Stillinger's body and shares the same body as Samuel. Because of this is why Samuel's eyes go blue in Buried. Max's side is very different on the other hand. All he wants is to save his daughter from Agatha. From what we know from Moon, she was stuck in the MPD because of Richtofen after touching the MPD device. But he has swapped bodies with her, so she was somewhere on the moon. Somewhere, Maxis just wanted to save this little girl, is known as his daughter. But we wanted to know where she actually was, so did Maxis. Maxis actually achieved this, of finding his daughter, but we did not see it after this, because we do not see the lives after these transit characters, because the timeline goes off and he destroys the Earth completely. Not just the one in Moon, the one on Transit's Earth as well. He destroys that. He destroys it just to find his daughter, and she's in Agartha, and he finds her and he takes her. And Richtofen is sent into the physical realm as within zombie forms to be killed over and over again by these transit characters until he kills them himself. Because Richtofen, he's gonna get killed by this way, because Maxis did not like what he did to him back in Deriz. Back in Deriz, Richtofen killed Dr. Maxis and made him into just a soul that we hear the voices through within Transit's Black Ops 2 series. Transit was one of the most hated characters, even though it gave us one of the best maps and easiest maps. They were most hated because we had no depth. We never actually got to experience the original characters after Moon. We just jumped right to these characters without being told. We just got told in the trailer of Black Ops 2 that we're going to be playing as these characters, and I think we really didn't like these guys from the get-go, because it was we're getting rid of these original characters that we're going to know and love and just ditch them completely. But because of this, Jimmy Z, this is why you no longer make zombies, and Jason Blundell did this by fixing this within Origins and the Giant. For this, we thank you, Jason Blundell, for fixing our storyline from Jimmy Zielinski's cruel, mean ways of bad storytelling. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I just wanted to make another Zombies in Depth episode. I hope you really keep showing like and supporting this series. I will keep going, because I do like making these episodes, because they are pretty fun to do, to look inside the zombie storyline. So I hope you guys really enjoyed. Subscribe, like, do all that good stuff. See you guys in the video in the near future. See ya.